everybody, this is Binary Studios coming back to you for the first time of 2024. This year is going to mark a change for the channel. I am going to try and upload some more videos than I did last year, and a lot more character driven episodes, maybe in a couple of reviews is what I am planning. Today, first off, I would like to say thank you for the support last year and the years prior, and now this will be the first video showing my self-mock Alistair's true face, and the process of making said face. I've been planning this idea for a long time now, not actually having any emotions to put it in plan, but after near the end of last year, I decided to make a creepy version, best way to describe it, of Black Shadow's head, where he has a jaw underneath. But that's not where that idea first came from. Back when I first conceived Alistair back in 2019, as a small robot with a little one-eyed head. He didn't have a mouth or anything, he didn't for a very long time. Not until late in his development, when he went from Scraps, to Obsidian Fury, to Alistair. He has gone through many different designs, but in late 2020 I finally fixed his design to the shape you see now. Ever since, I have done small tweaks to his design here and there, and now he is the version you see today. Now then, for Alistair's true face, I decided to go for a mix between the original Generation 1 head from both the early 2000s and the late 2000s, such as the Toamata, Agori, and of course Generation 2 of Bionicle. I used all of these designs and kind of merged them together. I used a Hero Factory base of 2 Agori heads and just cut them up and spliced them together with cardboard in between to really fill out the gaps. On the sides of his head there are 2 knockoff Lego pieces from one of the knockoff Jaeger sets that you can buy on AliExpress. From there, I just decided to put it all together and see what I came up with. In the process of making Alistair's true head, or true face, I decided to also make a younger version, for the smaller version which is more along the lines of an original Bionicle sized character. Again, using an Agori head, I cut the jaw off one of them and then shaved down the face on the other. Added a little bit of cardboard here and there and some magnets on the side to attach his welding mask, which he will use eventually. The welding mask is also magnetic as well, otherwise it wouldn't be able to connect to the head. The most important part about these heads is that they will not have red eyes. Originally I planned on Alistair having pure red eyes that match his colour scheme, but that plan changed very late into production. He went from having red eyes to orange at one point. I don't have any pictures of the orange, sadly. From there, I decided to go for blue, because he wasn't going to be a villain anymore. He was going to be a protector of his people, only because he didn't want to lose any more people that he cared about. So the blue eyes ended up staying. And when I first installed the lights into his head, the blue eyes just worked so well. That was back when his head had massive horns curving up and going backwards. But late last year, mid to late last year, I decided to change his head to be a little bit more heroic. So I went back into my 3D modeling software, I cut the mask up into pieces, and I started again. I removed the horns, I made that a little bit more box-like, and threw in a couple of Optimus Prime ears and head fin as well, just to kind of make him look a little bit more Prime-ish. And that is the look he has now. I used 2 Lego claw pieces as the eyes, just cut them down the sides and stuck them into place. So now when the lights are turned off, he doesn't look so dead. That was one problem I really didn't like about the original head. I tried to fix it with some of the other versions, such as the Fallen. Can't even remember some of the names because there's just so many of them. But that's not important. What is important is that it has now got his true face. Both versions of him have. and eventually you will see them in videos such as this one. They are not complete, I will be honest, they are not complete yet, but you will see them. I will have some pictures of some of the poses I can do with Alistair at the minute, but he is having a couple of problems. Some of the joints are breaking, which is sad. So I do have a Patreon where you can go and subscribe and get a couple more behind the scenes images of some of the actual Transformer content I've been working on. But you do not have to do that. The videos will eventually be posted on here, but very later on in production. I thank you all very much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Do whatever you need to make these videos really get out there. This year will be Bite Studios' best year, I am hoping. And I cannot wait to see you all again very soon.